friends, it's Naz. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
It has been too long and my sincerest apologies for my absence. I'm still trying to wrap my head around what I want it to look like, me showing up on this platform specifically. Still trying to figure that out. But nevertheless, we're back with another video. Today's video is going to be all about parting, how I part for small to medium-ish styles. So the parting that you're going to see in this video is for this style. I did these small mini twists. They're gorgeous, absolutely love them. So I'll show you all of the products that I use, the different techniques, and the different tips and tricks I've learned over the years. And I do the same method for parting styles, whether it's twists, braids, locks, whatever. But yeah, I also feel like it's very beginner friendly, and I'll show you everything that you need. And if you want the tutorial for this specific style, it will be in the caption below. But I hope y'all enjoy this video, and let's get into it. Hello friends. Okay, let's get into this tutorial. The first thing you need is a rat tail comb with a metal end, a 3-way mirror, some clips, and I like to use these 2 different style of clips just for different things. And that's all the tools. I like to start all of my parting with my middle part, and I use my nose as kind of a guide. So I just put the edge of my comb at the tip of my nose and then put it back. And I like to do my parting kind of in 3 big sections. So once I have that middle part, I do 2 parts on each side going towards my ears, just so I can part off the front part of my hair. And then once I think I got that all together, I really go into detail and actually get the part straight. I feel like something that I still struggle with is just keeping my head straight when parting, because sometimes if your head is at a different angle, the part will be curved certain ways. So just make sure you're keeping your head straight at all times. So once I feel like I have that at a decent place, I like to put that back section in a ponytail to make it tight, to make those parts even straighter. Next, I like to use a braiding gel. This time I used the Cantu braiding gel, and I actually really liked it. It didn't flake, and it's not gunky in my hair at all. I like to put it in that middle part, comb it through, and then I put it in that long part in the back as well. After that, then I kind of go in and just clean things up, and then this is where we really get started. I like to kind of pre-part those rows out on the front section just to kind of map out how I want it, and then I actually go in with detail and part it out. I use gel, clean it up. Another tip is parting from the back instead of parting from the front really helps me make sure my rows are an even size, because in the past I would part from the front and the back would be so much thicker than the front. I don't know if it was just me, but that was definitely something that I've dealt with in the past. So just making sure that back is the same width as the front has really, really helped. I just repeat this process over and over to make sure I have all my parts at the front. And then another way you can make sure they're the same size is by measuring it with your comb. So you can just make sure they're all the same width. And then once that was all done, I had 9 rows on each side in the front. Now, this is for a small style. It's sometimes for a small, medium style, I'll do 7 rows in the front, but it's really whatever you want. Now let's get into this back. A scrunchie is going to be your best friend because, girl, we got to get all of that hair out of the way. I like to start with just gelling up the back of my hair, combing it up, and then using that rat tail comb to make a horizontal part. Now, I just use different spots on my ear to kind of make the horizontal parts in the back. And before we start connecting the rows, I did about 4 horizontal rows at the bottom. Once I had those 4 rows all parted out and I got to the top, I have existing parts, so I just use those as a map to part out everything else. And that's why I like to part out the front first, because then you know your rows in the back are going to be even. So I literally just use the parts that exist as a guide to continue and make horizontal parts and just connect it with the other side. And again, here in the back, I'm doing the same method of parting it out first and then making it tighter with clips or my scrunchie. I add the gel and then I go in and kind of precision part with my comb once again. And once I get to the top, again, still doing the same process of connecting with the rows on the either side of my middle part. And the top can get a little weird sometimes because it is a curve. So I just take my time and use a lot of scrunchies and clips to make sure that everything is out of my way. we finally finished. That probably took like a good hour, give or take. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows on each side in the front, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows in the back. Alrighty girls, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this but short form, especially with this style, I'm posting everything on Instagram and TikTok, also YouTube Shorts right now, so you can check that out. And if you have any questions or if you have any advice about parting, leave it in the comments and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye!